us left. Ryan went up the mast the other day and did a rig check, and look what we found. This was getting a little thin. He's gonna be replacing this. So he's gonna do his fancy schmancy sailmaker sewing. And I will be sewing this that's coming apart.
This part here, it's Dacron, and it doesn't get captured by this umbrella or whatever material is here to protect it from UV. So over time, the sun has just cooked it, and it just tears exceptionally easy. So we're gonna reinforce this, and then because it's also thin right here where this piece attaches to the top of the sail, put another piece of webbing or double the vinyl or do whatever we do to give it some strength. And then we're gonna use Dyneema whipping, and we're gonna just put a little whipping there to reinforce, and it's sort of a field repair to get us as long as it needs to, hopefully.
It started to rain, of course, when we were taking the sail down, and I didn't want to put the machine outside, so we brought the sail somewhat inside through the hatch. One thing smart that I did this morning, cleaning this with alcohol before putting the tape on, because this morning I was so, I'm gonna tell them, I'm embarrassed to tell this. While I was doing laundry, I was so productive this morning and busting out laundry, did 3 binfuls. We had received so much rain that I decided it would be a really good idea to go and get my PFD, because I got doused with salt water a few times, so it was totally salty. And I thought, oh, I should wash that too, and I should just dunk it in the fresh water bin. And it works! And I'm really embarrassed to tell you that I did this, because right when I dumped it in, I heard Ryan go, no! And yeah, that was pretty much a dumbass move this morning on my part. I need to slow down, and Ryan says you need to think before you do stuff. That seems to be my theme for this past month. What's this called? Dyneema cloth?
No, that's just
sail
like
repair stuff?
sticky back Dacron.
Okay, sticky back Dacron. And we're going to place that like a sandwich, sail repair tape on both sides. And then I will take sunbrella to shield it from the sun. Hopefully that will hold out for a little while longer before we get it properly fixed. Or get a new sail someday.
Get ready, Trick.
Okay, let's get to work. End result. Not my best sewing job in the world, but I think it'll make do. So even though I had a dumbass moment this morning, it gave us an opportunity actually to look at it and review, because I actually kind of forgot what was in there. One of the things I thought was standard is not, and that would be this piece of equipment that Ryan installed, which is an AIS and DSC emergency guy. That will pop up on the VHF, and it will also pop up on our chart plotter. And on the VHF, it will also send out a very loud alarm, letting all the ships nearby know that there's a man overboard. We have an additional PLB. Ryan installed this little pocket guy from Spinlock, and inside, you'd have to set this off yourself, but it's supposed to go for 24 hours. That transmits to a satellite, which transmits an emergency to the Coast Guard.
How long does it last?
And this lasts 24 hours if the battery is still good.
What other safety features are built into each of those units?
Oh, a strobe.
Yes.
Pretty much all the PFDs have another little light.
No, not all.
No?
No, just the good ones.
And in case there's a lot of spray, and it's... Ryan actually installed... This was falling apart.
Yeah, I put a new one.
Ryan put a new one in. A whistle.
It also has a knife to cut.
A knife?
Well, it's a safety knife, but yeah, if you get tangled up in, I don't know,
netting,
fishing line or something, yeah, exactly, or whatever.
The takeaway from this is every once in a while, open up your PFD, not by submerging it in water, but by just gently opening it up.
Or by submerging it in water.
Remind yourself
Yeah.
what's on there and how to use it.
Having the safety gear doesn't make you safer necessarily. Knowing how to use the safety gear makes you safer.
Just like that.
She's just gonna leave me. She's just gonna leave
He needs to
me.
be burped. Okay. Now it's time to rearm it.
It's a little tank of carbon dioxide. I think it's carbon dioxide. And this is a piece in it that has sort of a spring-loaded thing. In here you can see this one's fired off already. And this one has not fired off already. So you can see the difference. Most PFDs have some kind of indicator. In this case it's red and red. Once it's screwed on and safe, you get green. And now screw in the tank. Green for the tank.
2 greens.
2 greens.
Thanks, babe.
Yep. Now I fold it up. Slightly more comfortable.